Hey folks, welcome back to the shop. Now listen, I don't have a build video this week, but don't go anywhere just yet. Please hang in there because I got some questions I want to ask you and I got some information that I want to give you. And it seems like everybody has to put up that there's a big announcement. I have an announcement. I don't know if it's a big announcement. Anyway, the fact of the matter is I could not finish the build in time to have it ready. This is Monday night. This video is going out tomorrow morning. Okay, didn't get the build done. It took a little bit longer than I thought. It's got lots of holes. This build has lots and lots of holes. You'll see. I'll have it out next week. So I thought I'd take a second and explain to you how um, things in my world work. Um, I am, in fact, a full-time pastor of a church, what I would consider a large church. Between the two services, we've got somewhere in a ballpark of 150 people. It is a busy church. There's always something going. So I'm busy, is what I'm trying to say. Full-time job. YouTube is just, if anything, a hobby. It's a hobby because I'm not getting paid anything. In fact, it's costing me money. How does that work? Anyway, and so basically what I have most of Friday, all of Saturday, and part of Sunday to work on a project, which leaves me editing on Monday. And if all goes well, then I'm posting it on Tuesday. That's how my world works. There are some days, some evenings during the week that I can do a little bit of work. If it involves having to mill down lumber or something, normally I'll do that at some point during the week. But that's kind of where I'm at with this. Okay, so I have basically 3 days to finish a project, which is why most of the time I'm doing something small. This project I'm working on now turned out to be a little bit bigger than what I thought it was going to be. Not in size, but just more involved. And you'll see that next week when you watch the video. So I just wanted to let you know that's how things work in my world. Okay. Um, but I love doing this, and I feel like I have made some friends along the way. I have a group of guys that comment on every video, and you have no idea how much I appreciate that. I love the interaction. Excuse me, choking on sawdust. I love the interaction. Um, I love the encouragement, and so I'm going to keep doing this because I feel like I've made friends along the way. Um, but I do have this announcement that I want to make, and that is, and listen, can you hear this chair? Golly Moses, I'm going down. Um, what was I talking about? Oh, my announcement. Yeah, and one of those folks that comments on every video, Daniel, he actually commented and said he would like to share some of his work with me so I could see some of the stuff that he does, and I thought that's a great idea. And so what I've done, and I don't know if I've done it right. Okay, technology sometimes eludes me, but I'm old. Um, I've started a Facebook page called Pastor Fred's Shop. If you search it, put the apostrophe in Fred's. Um, I actually just started it this morning. Um, Daniel went back and couldn't find it. I found out that I had made a couple of mistakes whenever I set it up, but it seems to be working now. And so the idea behind this is that it doesn't matter if you comment on every video. Um, I, I I don't want to say my core group of folks that I interact with because I'm getting 100 view. The cross. I'm at 100 views for that, which is good because I have lost some traction since I moved. So I'm just glad to see that. It doesn't matter who you are. You'll have to send a friends request to come on to the Facebook page. The only thing I ask is just when you're looking at other people's works, I would hope that we would interact. I would hope that we comment and that type of thing. The only thing that I would ask is that be respectful of other people. That's my biggest thing. Everybody's in a different part of the journey. In all reality, I am about a year into my woodworking journey, maybe a year and a half. I don't think I'm that good. to be honest with you. And there's other people that are not that good either. So when you see someone, if they post something, just be encouraging, like I know that you're going to do. Be respectful. Maybe they're just starting out. So that's my big announcement. Facebook, Pastor Fred Shop. Also, I do have an email um, for the YouTube channel. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I have a YouTube. Golly Moses, I have an email address also, which is pastorfredshop@yahoo.com. I don't know why. I don't know what you would send me. I check it every other day, and so far it's completely empty. Maybe, if you have a tool company and want to send me tools, send me an email. If you, I don't know, if you want to send something along to me, that's fine. Again, be respectful of the email address, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so that's my announcement. Now, I have some questions. I was serious. I have some questions that I wanted to ask you folks that watch. And I would hope that you would take a couple minutes and answer one or two. You can answer all of them if you want. That'd be great. The reason I'm asking these questions is because I actually want to make better videos for you. Within reason, to the best of my ability. I'm looking at what I'm filming on right now, and it's an iPhone 14. Okay, that's what I got. I'm filming on an iPhone. So within reason, there are some things I can do and can't do to improve my videos. But some of the questions that I have, I cannot seem to make a video under 30 minutes long. I don't know why. I have tried to make a video under 30 minutes long, and I just can't seem to do it. And so my question is 30 minutes too long? Are you bored at the end of 30? Are you bored at the end of 10 minutes for that matter? I mean, I've watched some of my videos and I think, what in the world am I talking about? Anyway, is 30 minutes too long? If I made a longer video, would you still watch it? Or would you like them to be shorter? Just kind of drop it down there. Let me know. I think maybe part of the reason I can't make a video under 30 minutes is, am I over explaining things? Am I trying to give too much information about something that is conceivably simple to most people? Now, when I say that, again, keep in mind, I am still new at this. And I said way back in the beginning that my plan was for the people that watch this channel that we would learn how to do this together. Okay. And I think maybe that's part of why I tend to over explain. So that's my question. Am I over explaining things? Do I need to cut back on that? If I cut back on that, do you want to see 20 minutes of a table saw or a router or some, I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. Am I over explaining things? Another thing that I'm running into, such as this week with the multiple holes in the project, it's going to be a great project. It's just kicking my butt. I have some builds coming up that I want to do, or that, well, in reality, that the wife wants me to do. You know how that works, right? I know that there's no way I'm going to finish them in 1 week. I'm not even going to, the 3 days that I have to build these is not enough time. And actually, if I worked on it every evening through the week, I probably still wouldn't be able to finish it in a week and have it edited and have it posted on Tuesday. So here's my question. Should I make a part 1 video and a part 2 video? And with that said, the problem already that I see is that I don't leave the camera running the entire time I'm out here. I usually, well, you've watched my videos. I say, hey, here's what I'm going to do, and here's why I'm going to do it, and I give you a shot of me doing that, and then I cut away to the next thing. So there's a possibility that I wouldn't necessarily have enough recorded to make a part 1 and a part 2 video. I don't know. If you would watch a part 1 and a part 2 video, I mean, that's something I could do. Or, and I've mentioned this before, should I post every other week? Should I take what would then give me a good, let's say, week and a half to make what I think would be a better video and post it every other week. When I started this channel, I was posting every week. I had more time to do that, actually. It wasn't as big of a deal, but even at that, my builds weren't really extravagant. They weren't involved like these ones are becoming. So I've started posting every week, and the YouTube, you've heard that this talked about before, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it because that's not really why I have this channel. But the YouTube algorithm loves if you can post every week. I don't know why. And so all of a sudden things blew up and I have 1,450 subscribers. That's great. And then I moved and I was only able to post once a month because I didn't have the shop. I didn't have most of my tools set up. And so that algorithm sort of started dropping me. And in fact, I lost over the past 2 months, I think I lost 40 subscribers. I have no idea who they are, but I've lost 40 subscribers in the past 2 months. Normally, I don't care, but I was excited that I hit that number and then started to lose traction. There was a period of time when I was getting 4 or 5 comments from people in Indonesia and some in Russia that it was great because I'd have to translate them and find out what they were saying, but I don't know if they're getting my videos anymore. So I'm telling you all of that so that I can tell you this. If I move back to every other week, I don't know if I'll lose even more traction or not. Really, that doesn't matter to me. You guys matter to me, to be honest with you. Would I love to get monetized? Yeah. Is it going to happen? Not in the next 3 years, honestly. Would I love for a tool company to just dump a bunch of tools in my front yard? Absolutely, but I don't care because that's not why I started the channel. I want to know what you guys want. So if you think every other week would be okay, I might do that. I have a table build coming up, not a big giant dining room table, not that. I ain't ready for that. But I have I don't know, I call it a bistro table, I think. And I have that coming up, and I know that's going to take me longer than a week. So let me know down below, part 1 and part 2, or is every other week okay? Let me know. And then I'm going to ask this. I have notes, by the way, because I'm old and I can't remember. I'm going to ask this question knowing that I might get a whole bunch of bizarre answers, and that's okay. Bizarre is fine. I'm a bizarre guy. I mean, so here's my question. What would you like to see in my videos? I know that there's a group of folks that watch me every week. What would you like to see in my videos? When I was building out the shop, I didn't get a whole lot of views. Again, I don't care, but that core group kept commenting and encouraging me, and I greatly appreciate that. The shop's still not done. It's not going to be done for a while, but it's workable, and that's good enough. What would you like to see in my videos? If I'm building something for the shop, do you want to see that? Do you want to see more projects? Which I have, again, not me, my wife has plenty of projects for me. So we can make that happen knowing that I've only got a couple days a week to work on them. What I will say is keep in mind when you're throwing ideas out, keep in mind that I'm a pastor and I have no money. Okay? Because contrary to popular belief, pastors do not make a lot of money. So I don't have money to spend on very expensive things. Okay. I'm using cherry on this project, and I explained why in the last video because I was given a bunch of cherry. I have a whole bunch of red oak because I got a great price on it. If I have to go buy lumber for a project, I'm probably not going to build it. Okay. To be honest with you. So keep in mind that this is a budget channel, if there's such a thing. You guys know I'm looking at a Harbor Freight router. I'm looking at a Harbor Freight sander. I'm looking at a set of Harbor Freight Forstner bits. this is a budget channel. But if there's something that you would like to see, let me know. Maybe I can do it. And if not, I'll tell you up front. Not right now, maybe later. Okay. That's just some thoughts I have for tonight. I'm going to keep working on this project. I still have about a half dozen more holes I have to drill. And that's a nightmare. And you'll see that in next week's video as to why. Let me know what you think. I really appreciate you. If you're still watching, thanks, because I know I'm just some guy sitting on a janky stool talking. But I'm talking to my people. Okay, that's what I'm doing. So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Take a second and let me know what your thoughts on this are, because I really am doing this for you folks, because I like that relationship that we have. So in the meantime, God bless. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.